Welcome to Trivia Night, an endless onslaught of devious torment. But there's trivia, games of skill, and lots of unnecessary violence. It's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always jump in the audience for a chance to be killed by me. How fun! But enough of me jawing on, let's get to the game! First question. I just got my results back from one of those genealogy sites. And hey, what a small world. I once tortured my great uncle. Isn't life funny? What was James Brown's relationship to soul music? Time's running out! And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Time to explore the magical world of words. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It'll be good to get your fingerprints on some of these letters too. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Spell words now! The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time! Let's see what you came up with. Is this what the kids would call an epic spelling fail? Hashtag epic spelling fail. LOL. Am I right? Totes. Life is pain. Whoa, everyone's dead already? Well, that works out. I have tickets to Hamilton tonight. You wouldn't believe how many people I had to kill to get into orchestra seats.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go down to that stretch of road where those rich kids hit a guy with a car and tried to cover it up all while...
Welcome to the sequel. I like to think of this as more of a spiritual successor, so please critique accordingly. Okay now, first question. What channel did That's So Raven originally air on? Time's running out! And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Too easy. I've got more questions for you. I hope you like my dungeon. I opted for an open floor concept. It flows better this way. Cubicle derives from a Latin word for what room? And the correct answer is... this. Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. from left to right. What was the order of the weapons? I will accept 0 mistakes. Was this the order you burned into your brain? How'd you do? Wow, I bet you even remember your friends' birthdays. And here's where everybody's at, because, you know, we don't rank people enough in society. Next question. Which of these is not a cry for help? Time. And the correct answer is this one, which leaves only you. Come with me. Welcome back to the killing floor. I want to play a dice game. I'll go first. 11. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. The stakes couldn't be any lower for you. Just pick one. Way to go, Blandy McBoring choice. Roll higher than me or you die. Well, on the bright side, at least they landed on the table. There's no hard way to say it. I killed you and now you're a ghost. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. Even death doesn't get you out of trivia murder party. This is the scoreboard again. I had thought about having a different scoreboard for each question, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices along the way in game development. Let's try this again. I hate Christmas. Why can't we push people down when we shop all year long? What's the name of the hot toy no parent can get in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Jingle All the Way? Time's running out. Who said this one? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Things have been too polite. Let's have violence. You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I'll still punish someone. So make sure someone gets hurt. Fight! Fight for your precious little lives. Trust me, doing nothing is a... You defended yourself even though no one attacked you? All cowards must be punished. Whoa, everybody's dead now? Well, I guess I'll have to do this then. I brought you back to life because you're more or less doing the best. Okay, let's go. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Erectile dysfunction drugs. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Anytime today, kiddo. Here's another one. Parts of the brain. Time is almost up. Don't just stand there. After that body. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. African nations. Decisions. States that border Tennessee. Time is almost up. You're getting away. Come on. Now can you play with me forever? Yoga poses. Anytime today, kiddo. Oof, not good. Darkness approaches. Carnivorous dinosaurs. Time is almost up. You're almost free. I believe in you! It's lights up for you! Hosts of the View. Maybe that one was too hard. Here's another one. James Bond movies. Just a few more steps! Trivial Pursuit Heinous Edition categories. Hurry up! Ben and Terry's flavors. Okay now, first question. What does Vandelay Industries manufacture? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. Oh boy, everybody loves math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies. Math time, let's go. You look like you're concentrating too hard. Make the most of your limited math time. Brace yourself. Oh no, now you're a math ghost. Ooh, look! Here's everybody's score. I put a lot of work into the scoreboard. Let's try another one. What movie did Willem Dafoe not get the chance to creep you out in? Who said this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for some finger cutting. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's the opposite of difficult. Chop chop. You deserve an ice cream. You won't get one, but still. Let's take a peek at those scores. Who's feeling the pressure? Next question. Alive is the movie about plane crash survivors who resort to cannibalism in which mountain range? Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good. I've got more questions for you. Who wants you to watch him whip and nay-nay? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... this one? Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Ugh, look at this mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. And it was really expensive. The blood, I mean. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. I gotta say, this is a really fun dynamic. I'm really enjoying our back and forth so far. We have a great chemistry. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not as tight as the gals on The View, no way. Don't be crazy. But we do have a similar dynamic to the gals on The Talk. I'm obviously the Sharon Osbourne of the group. Okay, moving on. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Truth be told, I knew it was gonna be you. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? Here's your first category. Birthstones. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Tom Riddle's Horcruxes. No fair! Here comes the next question. The Jungle Book animals. That ghost is gonna get ya. Can you stay out of the shadows? Shades of purple. Boy Scout ranks. Now you're alive. What a crazy game, am I right? Here's another one. Apples. Right on your tail. Watch out! Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters. Decisions. South American countries. kills! The shadows are coming. Hostess pancake products. So much blood! Too slow! So sad. Films released in 3D. Okay now, first question. If I was thinking about getting a leather mask, who should I see? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Lame. Here's another one. Which Mortal Kombat character can teleport? And the correct answer is this. Which leaves only you. Let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for some wordplay. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. Oh, and all these other players get to play along too. And if any of them spell a longer word than you will be punished. Start poking those letters with your fingers. Let's see what you could come up with. Let's see if anyone beat you. Oh man, I was hoping you'd fail. I'm a total frenemy, right? Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. Let's try this again. How does NBC spell out the signature sound from Law & Order in its closed captioning? Time's running out. Who picked this one? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. I have to stretch this segment a bit. Speaking of stretching, have you guys tried that half moon pose? My yoga instructor made us do it last class, and I gotta say, I think it's nearly impossible. We just weren't meant to bend like that. But I digress. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? Last place will feel the pattern of my knife. Hey, remember this? How much of it did you remember? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. Here's where everybody's at right now. Let's try another one. How do you spell that song from Mary Poppins? And the correct answer is this. Too easy. Alright, next question. And now, for the worst pain of all, obscure baseball facts. Which of these teams was the original Murderer's Row? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. 12. You'll be my assistant for a second here. Should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. Okay, seems doable. I don't know, it's a toss-up. Roll lower than me or you die. Ooh, you nailed it! I knew I should have gone with the giant plinko board. I hope the dead players know that they're my favorite. I love the ghosts! Alright, next question. What Bravo reality show features Jax, Sheena, and Ariana? Who said? This one? Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. I think it's time for some senseless violence. Attack someone! Defend yourself! Or you can grab money. As always, if nobody gets hurt, I'll be unhappy. Okay, make your choices. You know, life is when everybody goes for the money, everybody gets punished. Oh, you're all dead. Well, I need one of you alive, so there. You're doing the best, so you get one more chance. The time has come. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. Here's your first category. Australian cities. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. European rivers. An easy one. Countries that have green in their flag. Beware of the darkness. Wu-Tang Clan members. Here's another one. Monkeys. Time is almost up. The ghosts are getting close now. Girl Scout cookies. That was kind of a gimme. Here comes the next question. Mortal Kombat characters. So exciting! Caribbean nations. Okay, first question. What does the P in zip code stand for? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your answer is very important. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Pick the answer that makes you kind of hangry. The votes are in. Don't worry, this work is just ahead of its time. This is where I keep track of all the scores, on this board. I call it a scoreboard. Please don't steal that name from me. How about this? And now a question about somebody else who can relate to being falsely accused of having sex with a horse. It's not true, by the way. Catherine the Great was the Empress of Russia during which century? And the correct answer is this one. The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. Please take off your shoes. Let's get all artsy-fartsy. Now, no pressure, but you will die if you screw this up. Adventure. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. Pick the drawing that makes you kind of hangry. Go with your gut. Pick the worst drawing. The votes are in. What terrible drawings! Time to pay. I should probably make sure I save those drawings somewhere. Well, maybe not yours. Whoa, down to just one of you already? This is just like my last dinner party. Well, it's too early to serve dessert, so how about we do this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. Next question. Now that's relaxing. Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride is a flavor of which tea brand? Who said this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. I've got more questions for you. Where would you find Ayers Rock? Time's running out. Who said this one? Too easy. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. Here's your first category. Heavyweight boxing champs. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Professional sports teams from New York State. Decisions. Events in a decathlon. Anytime today, kiddo. I don't like that at all. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. People Magazine's sexiest man alive in the 90s. Decisions. Here's another one. Animals on the endangered species list in 2016. Here comes the next question. Countries with capitals that start with D. missed. Cartoon characters with mustaches. I'm going to have to punish my writers. Good. Now escape before the others catch you. Marsupials. Decisions.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Schmitty. Let's play Quiplash. So those are the names you're going with, huh? Okay, if you're sure. This is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Okay, I hope you all made me proud. First one, what keeps Adam Sandler making movies? Okay, pick your favorite quip now. And next, a sign you may be a terrible babysitter. And vote. And next is a new slogan for the Greyhound Bus Company. Ready, set, vote! Your next prompt is, the dumbest use of science would be to clone a blank. It's voting time. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Round two is here, so let's double the points and bonuses, shall we? almost out of time. Use the safety quip button if you have to. Great, let's see what we got here. Starting things off, more money, more blank. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next on the list, you know somebody knows nothing about wine when they say this after taking a sip. Get to voting. Moving on, a weird skill left-handers are better at. Time to vote. Up next, if you want to survive prison, walk up to the scariest prisoner and blank. Vote now. You survived round 2. Let's see if your scores did. And now round 3, the last lash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt. Make up the full name for this acronym. Moment of truth. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold and 1 silver medal to your top 2 quips. Make them count. Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Show me the silver. And gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer, so... That's the game. Let's see the final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, but you don't have to remember that. Well, everyone's on time for once. I think we all know who I mean. Let's begin. Round 1. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Clock's running out. Hit fast or use a safety quip. All right, let's get to it. Up first, a good sign your mechanic is ripping you off is that he says you need a new blank. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next in line, you'll realize you shouldn't have picked up that hitchhiker when he says blank. Vote on your devices. Next up, the quickest way to rid yourself of a tapeworm. Vote away. Okay, next one. what Santa's elves do in the off-season. Round 1 is behind us. Let's see how you scored. Now round 2, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's take a look. Prompt number 1 is a horrifying story for kids. Well, your dad and I met when we were both blank. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next one, you know the old saying, beer before liquor. Okay, vote. Moving on, a weird thing to brag about at a high school reunion. What have I been up to? Oh, we're just a little thing called blank. Next in the hopper, yelling fire in a crowded movie theater is bad, but even worse is yelling blank. Round 2's at an end. Let's sneak a peek at the scoreboard.
Hey!
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt and you're all getting it. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. Let's see those quips. Pick your medal winners now. Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Silver. And now the gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.
I'm just saying that why don't we point all our satellites at the Pacific Northwest and we'll settle this once and for all.
You want to use all of our satellite resources on finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard. We should be looking for Chupacabra.
What?
They pose a way bigger threat.
Don't you care about Bigfoot?
Don't you care about goats?
To the owner of the invisible car in parking lot C, you have been rear-ended.
You know, the camera's picked up something really weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's behind a fast food joint. It's almost some sort of portal.
portal?
Yeah, it's like some sort of swirling...
I'm gonna stop you there. Is it possible it's like a dimensional rift?
Maybe.
Like a doorway to another dimension?
I mean, it could be.
I mean, I know it's very unlikely.
It seems very...
All right.
Like, ridiculous.
All right.
Like, not even worth talking about.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
You want to get lunch?
Breathe it
Yeah.
in.
Ooh.
Secrets.
And this is Max. He's in charge of our couples department.
What does that entail?
He's in charge of listening in on thousands of couples.
Wow. Any good dating advice?
Hey, want to see your government in action? Of course not. But the great thing about the petabytes of info we've collected on each and every one of you, we can use that data to play a game. Come on, you don't even have to catch a ball or nothing. Let's play espionage. Off we go. Let's start with you. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. While traveling, what percentage of people have fallen asleep on strangers? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess is to the actual percentage. You're almost out of time. We have an answer. 40%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Lower across the board. Now let's get to the right answer. 15%! You'd be surprised how many relationships start this way. Who said lower? Ooh, points for you. Who's next? But wait, there's more. What percentage of people have bought as seen on TV or infomercial products? You're almost out of time. 10%. Everyone else, higher or lower? Everyone says higher except for one of you. And Surveil says 66%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Who got it right? Here's some points. Next up. Secrets. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have dated someone who had already dated one of their good friends? %. Okay, higher or lower? Hurry up. People are saying higher. And the correct answer is 36%. Remember, recycling is good for the planet. Wow, everyone was wrong. Okay, who's up next? All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people have cried at weddings other than their own? 69%. Everyone else, higher or lower? Running out of time. The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 40%. The worst are people who cry at green card weddings. Yes, it happens. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Secrets. Onward to round two, where things work a little differently, but I'll get to that in a bit. First up. Let's see, what would be good? How about this? If able to travel to any point in time, what percentage of people would choose to go back to a point earlier in their own lives? Got it, 70%. In round two, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're correct, you're Mama's little angel. You get double the points. One of you thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 23%! I'm already fulfilling my childhood fantasy of spying on innocent civilians. No need to go backwards. Who got it right? Nice job! I've got some points for you. And what have we here? Well done. Double points for saying much lower. Who's next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people have gone bowling alone? Okay, higher or lower? Unanimously higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 17%! 17%? Suddenly I feel a whole lot better about myself. Let's see who got it right. Nice job, I've got some points for you. And what have we here? Ah, that's too bad. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Next up. Secrets. All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people ended up in romantic relationships with people they met at weddings? Time's a-wasting. 25%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Only one of you thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 3%! Even Tinder has a better record than that. Who got it right? Here's some points. What's next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people over 40 still possess high school Letterman jackets? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Running out of time. Most of you are saying higher. Okay, right answer is 15%. Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. No one got it right? Lame. Uh-oh, final round time. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which movie soundtrack is most people's favorite? The data's in. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Good luck! Don't forget to use all 3 of your picks. Let's see what answers you chose. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers.
Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it?
It's... Congratulations, you're the most surveillant that ever surveyed. Sure, it's your tax dollars. Let's start another game of Guespionage. Who's up first? I'm going to search for...
to TKO. I am the tournament master, and my word is law. But I'm actually very approachable. Feel free to explore T-Shirt Island during your training breaks, but keep to the trails. Every time one of you gets immolated by a fire spirit, my insurance goes up. Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master, and I'm finally pulling the trigger on my first tattoo. It's the Japanese characters for Survivor right on the inside of my thigh. I've summoned you all to T-Shirt Island because you show incredible talent for T-Shirt warfare. Except for one of you who I invited by mistake. But every tournament needs a loser, right? Let's draw, shall we? Begin! Interesting. I get what you were going for with these, but this time I want to see more colors. Drawing 2, begin! Make haste before time runs out! Last drawing, let's get weird with it. Begin. Incidentally, if you've only got 2 drawings in you, feel free to use the quick trading mode in the game settings. Only seconds remain. You show promise, most of you. And now a fresh batch of slogans. Go. Well, I know that's not your best material. Write another. time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. You really dug deep that time. Oh boy, this is my favorite part. Make your shirts now. Oh, very clever. The moment has come. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1 versus fight. And by fight, I mean enter your votes on your devices. Versus fight. Versus fight for me, babies. Fight. Winners! How about a training break? Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. I want you to know, I believe in you. Go! Make some words. That time is not for decoration. Finish quickly. Create your new shirt warrior. Gauntlet 2 versus Fight. A new challenger appears. Fight! The tie goes to the defender. A new challenger appears. Battle! Oh, you winners look good. So it's come to this, the final gauntlet. Only the strongest shirts from the previous rounds will compete, and only one will come out alive. Versus Attack! I go so soon. Well, personally, I like this one. Versus fight each other. defending shirt always wins ties. Deal with it, man. Versus. Go ahead and fight already. The reigning champion wins ties. Next time, get more votes. Champion. Well, I guess that's it for the tournament, so I'll catch you guys later. Unless you're doing something after this. No? Okay, cool. Alright, bye!
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and if any of you are cops, you have to tell me. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. Welcome to Faking It. I'm Cookie, and we are going to do so much bonding tonight. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of those people. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Welcome to Trivia Night. There are all kinds of general rules, but you won't hear them from me. Okay now, first question. What are the colors on France's flag? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's test your memory. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. I hope your memory's better than mine. All day I've been trying to remember the name of that guy from that HBO show. Man, who is that? I think his first name starts with a C? Or an L? Ugh, it's driving me bananas. You know what? Forget it. Let's just get back to the cards. Brian Ben. That's it. Okay, good. From left to right. What was the order of the colors? Don't let those other players do better than you, okay? For real, it'll be bad. was the pattern? How much of it did you remember? You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did. We'll get you next time. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Do you like it? I took an online C++ course. Aced it. How about this? Because it's not a virus, which of these ailments is the only one that can be treated with an antibiotic? Who picked this? The rest of you, I want to show you something. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Uh-oh, this is a mess. There's blood all over this art. Great, now the snooty New York art critic I kidnapped is gonna get all judgy. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Oh man, I am parched. I'm really bad at remembering to stay hydrated. Just a second while I have a little water. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Time is not on your side. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Gotta punish someone, and you're it. Back to the scoreboard. I've got more questions for you. What land are the baby dinosaurs trying to reach in the movie The Land Before Time? Who said this one? Lame. Alright, next question. Which animated show did Dan Harmon co-create? And the correct answer is this one. Everyone again, you all need to be taught a lesson. I'm going to ask you a question. Your answer is very important. What's the meaning of life? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Seriously, vote for the answer that sucks. guesses are in. It's never really easy to put yourself out there like you did, but oh well. Next question. I'll always remember the first time a random teenager made me cry while playing a video game. Which of these games from the Call of Duty franchise came out first? The correct answer is this. One of you is still alive. I have a surprise for you. We're going to play chalices. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Here's a hint. Only one of these is the cup of a carpenter. His name was Kevin, and he had a really weird taste in chalice. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. Brace yourself. Nothing beats the smooth, refreshing taste of poison. Only one player left alive, just how I like it. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. Here's your first category. Robert De Niro films. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. African deserts. Decisions. I don't like that at all. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters. Anytime today, kiddo. Can you stay out of the shadows? Stink cuts. Here comes the next question. Founding UN members. is almost... Here's another one. European capitals. Anytime today, kiddo. You killed your friend! Better get away fast. Here's another one. Salads that contain hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, sure, we can play. Yeah, I wasn't busy or anything. Oh, this is going to be one for the books. I can feel it. This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Time for the big reveal. Number 1 on the list, like sleeps with the fishes, an odd way for a gangster to say someone's dead. Coming up next, a good taunt to yell at the zoo elephants. Vote now. And next is what the Statue of Liberty needs added to her to better represent 21st century America. Next prompt, the worst thing to say while being tortured. And vote. Next in the hopper, a terrible thing to carve into a tree. Time to vote. That's it for round 1. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Here comes round 2. Hey, if you liked round 1 but thought all the points should be doubled, have I got the round for you. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's see how you did. The first prompt is, the next way airlines will probably try to save money, blank. Next on the list, the last place you want to see Willem Dafoe's face. Get to voting. And next, something David Schwimmer probably repeats to himself every day. Okay, next one. A terrible trade you could make with the devil. You give him your soul for a blank. Put in your votes. Your next prompt is, should you catch on fire, remember, stop, drop, roll, and then blank. Okay, vote. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. Round 3 has arrived, the last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Here's your word lash task. Okay, here we go. Each of you has a gold medal to award to your favorite quip. Make your picks now. Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
No.
welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, but you don't have to remember that. I don't want to make this weird, but one of you is my secret crush. I know, try not to freak out. This is round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Let's take a look. Prompt number 1 is, the least popular scented candle smells like blank. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next, the one thing you wouldn't mind holding between your butt cheeks for an hour. Vote on your devices. Next in line, Alvin and the Chipmunks 12 blank. Vote away. Moving on, the last thing you want to find in a vacuum bag. Ready, set, vote! Round 1's over. Let's check the scoreboard. It's now time for round 2. Everything is worth double, twice as much. almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Time to share. Up first, something you don't want to hear from the skydiving instructor strapped to your back. Okay, pick your favorite. Next one, the worst thing a lifeguard could announce to nearby swimmers. It's voting time. Next up, what unicorn flatulence smells like. Time to vote. Moving on, the worst TV program, Blank Dance Party. Get to voting. Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. We've made it to round 3, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Finish the comic. Moment of truth. Present your medals now. Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Show me the silver. And gold. Now we transform those medals into points. It's over. Let's see the final scores.